Built in 1924, this church was something to marvel at. And today, it's going to be renovated into a large 14-unit apartment building here in downtown Niagara Falls. You got to come check this out. Hey, I'm Nick Loris. I'm a real estate broker at Niagara Falls. Not only do we sell homes, we do a lot of investment properties, a lot of buildings like this. If you're looking to invest in the city or in the region, feel free to reach out or give me a call or shoot me a message, and we'll be happy to help. So come check out the behind the scenes of this project. Here's the future grand entrance. We have 12-foot ceilings across the entire main floor. It's going to make for very high-end luxury apartments. You can see all the old woodwork. You can see room to room over here, the foundation, the structure of the future apartments that will eventually be here. So we had to brace the ceiling. Obviously, this building was built in 1924. So as you can see up top, we had to put all new bracing to secure the floor. Obviously that wood's very old. We had to fix the ceiling over here. So we had to knock down walls, take plaster off, reinforce all the flooring over here. We also had to reinforce the structure here and there. So if you come over here, this is going to be another area where there's going to be a newer apartment. There's going to be stairs here that goes to another level. There's a 2-story big section back there that's going to be about 6 different apartments. Okay, so duck your head and come with me. We're going to go to the back of the building. So you can check out this massive space. This is a huge former gym. There's 24-foot ceilings. This is going to be a 2-story part of the project. We're going to have 6 units in here. There is potential to put a 3rd story up. That 3rd story, to do that addition, would probably cost $400,000. So we might be doing that. We have the zoning for it. It's R5 zoning, so we could technically go up 5 stories. Right now we're going up 2. Really, it's the premier zoning if you want to do any type of apartments, condos, or anything sort of in Niagara Falls. Definitely had value when we purchased it. When we purchased it, it had R5 zoning, so we did not have to go through the process of rezoning with the city. So we knew when we picked up this property that we're going to be able to do what we want with it. When you own a vacant property like this for so long, things are going to come up. One thing that did come up was the roof sort of caved in up here from a lot of snow that we've had over the years. So just recently this year, we had to reinforce it all. You can see the structure, the 2x10s that we had to put in, and all the bracing across and all the large bolts to secure that. That's just one of the things you need to do when you own, a property like this. So we purchased property about 12 years ago. For about 6 years, it was used as office space for our construction and renovation companies. And it's only recently it sat vacant for probably the last 4 or 5 years. And the reason it sat vacant is because when you have a project of this size, you need to wait till the market conditions are right. And it's now that we feel that the market is ready and the downtown core really is ready for a project like this. Yeah, so we are downtown, and one thing downtown Niagara Falls is offering is grants for anyone who does own multi-residential properties that are willing to add doors to help with the rental market. So the reason why a project like this is worth purchasing and is so desirable is because of the cash flow that comes with this type of investment. You can, when you buy something under market value and you have to renovate it, you bring in the BRRRR strategy where you can buy, rent, renovate, refinance, and then repeat the property. So any money you put in for renovations, you can then get an appraisal once the project is done, and you can pull your money out and you can do it again. I mean, once this is done, the appraisal will probably come in at like $2.5 or $2.75 million. We purchased property 12 years ago for about $350,000. The rental cost for something like this is probably between $1.2 and $1.5 million. The cash flow monthly should be anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000. So we're up on the 2nd floor here, which will be the penthouse units. Watch your head when you step through here. So the current market conditions in the city have definitely affected the rental rates, and one of the reasons why this project is on the go is because of the market change. Obviously, there is a high demand for affordable rentals right now between the city and the residents, and this building will provide that for quite a few people. So over the last few years, we've sold over $10 million worth of real estate in this downtown core, and that experience has given us sort of the insight to know that down here, the city does need more affordable housing for the people of the city, and also for any international students that are coming down here, as we have 2 universities down here now. So when you have a property like this with 14 units, you're gonna have 30 to 35 tenants. It needs to be managed properly. That's usually not something the owner can take on. You need to have someone that's around the clock that can answer the tenants' concerns. By hiring a property management company, it's an upfront payment. It's an upfront investment, but that's probably going to save you money long term. A big part of that is preventative maintenance. The property management company can find things well before they even happen. Whereas an owner, if you own the project and you just sit back, things are going to happen. You know things are going to happen. So it's a good idea, and we're going to hire a property management company. The property management company manages the tenant's concerns, essentially. It also does preventative maintenance. It makes sure the building is running smoothly. It makes sure all the checks that need to be checked on a monthly basis happen. Okay, so we're here with the contractor of the project, my father, Nick Sr. Nick, how long does a project like this take? What comes with it? Have there been any stresses when you've owned it, while you're renovating it? What's been going on?
Well, a project like this would probably take about 9 months to complete. As you know, renovation takes longer than newer construction because you're always adapting to what's here as opposed to installing something new. We're always redesigning because we run into different applications where certain things don't match, so we have to adapt accordingly. As you know, renovations cost around 1.5 times more than new construction, and because the pace is slower and the labor costs are much higher. Stress is not really a factor when you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing, I guess it makes things a lot less stressful. If you're prepared, right?
Being a contractor for 25 years, we've pretty well seen every possible scenario that could come up, so we easily know how to take care of it.
So you're ready for it, you're prepared.
Exactly.
Prepared for the renovation.
Yeah, hiring obviously the more experienced trades. The biggest mistake vendor owners make are by hiring the cheapest trade. Cheapest trade's not necessarily the best trade, and when you think you're saving money, you'll find at the end it'll end up costing you more money. Similar to a project that we're doing now. The project costs, I think, 18 million, and the repair job is going to be in excess of 10 million. So the contractor saved really no money. It actually costs them more.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed your tour of this property. If you have any questions about investing in the region, be sure to connect with us. One last question for Nick Sr. How does someone get started in investing in real estate or a property of this magnitude?
Well, anytime you take on a project similar to this, before you start, you'd have to have your financing in place. Doing renovations and construction, it's one of the hardest things to get financed. So that's the first thing you want to do. And as I mentioned before, when you get trades, make sure you hire the experienced trades, not the cheapest trades.
It's good advice. Stay tuned for as this project progresses. We're going to keep taking videos of it. We're going to keep taking pictures, and we're going to share with you the progress. So make sure you check it out.